Yeah, congratulations to the Stallions. I thought they played well. Their quarterback, Martinez, continues to play at an elite level. We had no answer for him today. It started, unfortunately, off bad for us. Had a scheme play, deep ball against quarters coverage. It was wide open for a touchdown, and we give up pressure on the left side, and we can't get it off. Just kind of the microcosm so far this season for us, just this close, just this close, and it's just disappointing. What I've told our team is we are flushing everything that's happened. I know this is going to sound coach speak, but it's not when you're in the locker room every single day with these guys, and they bust their butt and try to do the right thing. This is real life stuff, and we're saying we are 0-0 right now in playing a 4-game season, and that's all you can do, and get back to work. And that's what we're saying. We're going to take one game, each game at a time, and we are going to play our butts off. We are going to coach our butts off, and there's absolutely zero quit in this organization. None. Not an ounce. So I just want to make sure that everyone's aware of that. So, they beat us today, and so credit to them. I'll open it up for questions.
Coach, you talk about Martinez, and I guess Drake probably also jumped in. He's had over 300 yards in the 2 games against you. What is it that he's doing, and why has there been the problems against him in particular?
Well, I think it starts up front. I mean, I got to watch the tape, but it didn't look like we were affecting the pocket very much. And, it's hard on the DBs at times, not at times, a lot, when, it's going to happen. It's going to happen, right? But it just seems like we didn't affect him enough, whether it be when we blitzed him or when we sat back. I mean, they averaged 16 yards of completion. So we need to do a better job on the outside, obviously, as well, challenging those folks. But it all, to me, like the pass rush is the thing on defense. If you can affect the quarterback, then obviously he's not going to have that type of day. So I don't want to pin it all in one group. It's everybody. But that's the one thing I noticed before I watched the tape was it didn't seem like we put much pressure on him.
Now you guys were the first to go on the board with the touchdown. And so after starting that way, in your mind, just kind of what happened to where you guys couldn't build from that initial touchdown?
Yeah, I mean, you got to give credit to some of the team that we played. They were 5-0, now 6-0 for a reason. And some of the things we did, I thought we shot ourselves in the foot offensively. I thought we ran the ball somewhat better. We still got to continue to get better there. But I thought we ran the ball better today and attempted it more. And, it just wasn't good enough. And, it just wasn't good enough.
And I know you addressed this in your opening statement in terms of just what's still left to play in these 4 games. And obviously you guys are going through a rough patch right now. So what is the message to the team as you guys look toward these next 4 games?
Well, I talked about being 0-0, and part of the definition of professionalism, if you're a player or a coach, if you're involved in professional football, first off, it's an honor. Okay, it's an honor to put this logo on every day. It's an honor to represent the city of Memphis. It's an honor to represent the UFL. And me personally, I don't want to speak for anybody else. I don't take these positions lightly. Like, there's a lot of folks that would like to be sitting where I'm sitting right now, and I know these players feel the same way. And so, each time that you go out on the field, you are a professional, and you act professional, and you coach professional, and you grind, and you do the work, and you cross the T's, you dot the I's, because if you don't, you're not a pro. And that has to deal with whether you're, from a player standpoint, taking care of your body, going to sleep at night, going full speed in practice. We all have to be pros here. And and that's part of the deal, is doing it through good times and bad. I know this. Like I said, I haven't watched the tape yet, but I didn't see much quit. I didn't see quit out there.
For Dre and Harris, you guys are captains on this team. So what is your message? What can you say to the other guys? How do you try and be the leaders through a tough time like this, Dre?
Yeah, Coach always talks about it as coming into work and being the same player and the same man you are every single day. I feel like our record doesn't reflect us as people. It reflects the team's overall record, and that's exactly what it is. So we have to continue to come in and work and believe in each other. Once we cross the point where we're just believing in one another and going out there and work for each other, that's what we got to do. And we kind of always talk about remembering your why. A lot of us have kids. A lot of us have family back home, and we try to do as much as we can to win for the city of Memphis, but we also want to win for our families because, like Coach talking about, being a professional is also representing your family. We're fortunate enough to wear our last names on our back, so we want to, every chance we get to show out for Memphis, we're also showing out for our family and putting on for our family because, like Coach says, a lot of people want to be in our shoes. A lot of family members, friends, they all want to be in our shoes to come out and to keep doing it for not only them, not only Memphis, but also ourselves. And we all were at home on the couch figuring out when we'd be playing football again. So to pass up on an opportunity like that, you can't. Every time you step on the field, whether it's practice or a game, you got to give it your all because at the end of the day, you could be home the next week. It's a profession, so you got to be professional and come out and get to work every single day.
Dre pretty much touched on all of it, but I told the guys earlier, what do you want to put on tape? At the end of the day, you're a professional. People are looking at you. We're on national TV. As a man, what do you want to show people? What do you want to show your kids? What do you want to show your family? What do you want to show scouts or whoever you're playing for, while you're playing? What do you want to show on tape? So I try to lead by example, playing hard, and hopefully doing that, it rubs off on guys. But you're a grown man. What you want to show on tape? And that's the message I gave them earlier today.
Others? Anything else? All right, gentlemen,
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.